Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right, but your tests still show high glucose levels, or your blood pressure keeps rising? This is more common than it seems. Many people with diabetes face the daily challenge of balancing their blood sugar and managing their blood pressure, two conditions that go hand in hand and demand extra attention. But what if I told you that some foods you believe to be harmless might actually be sabotaging your efforts, quietly raising your blood pressure and making diabetes management harder? Yes, even choices that seem healthy can be traps for your body. Knowing what to put on your plate isn't just about avoiding sugar or counting carbs. It's also about understanding which foods can harm your cardiovascular health, especially if you're living with diabetes. In this video, I'll show you the 5 foods every diabetic should avoid to help prevent high blood pressure. By the end, you'll understand how these foods affect your body and, most importantly, how to replace them practically in your daily routine. But before we continue, hit the like button if you enjoy content like this. 1. Processed meats. Processed meats like sausages, hot dogs, and deli slices may seem like quick and easy meal options, but for people with diabetes, they come with serious risks. These meats are loaded with sodium, preservatives, and unhealthy fats that can spike your blood pressure and strain your heart. Sodium is particularly dangerous because it causes your body to retain water, increasing the pressure on your blood vessels. When paired with diabetes, this added stress can amplify the risks of heart disease. It's not just the sodium you need to worry about. Processed meats are often filled with saturated fats that raise your bad cholesterol levels, further complicating your cardiovascular health. For people already managing high blood sugar, this is like adding fuel to the fire. Over time, the damage to your arteries can make it harder for blood to flow, increasing the likelihood of complications like stroke or kidney problems. What makes these foods tricky is how easy they are to incorporate into your routine. A quick sandwich here, a slice of pepperoni there. It doesn't seem like much, but these small choices can add up, putting you on a path toward higher blood pressure without you even realizing it. That's why taking a closer look at what's in your fridge and pantry can make a big difference. If you're thinking, so what can I eat instead? The answer is simpler than you think. Fresh, lean meats like chicken breast or turkey are great options. You can season them with herbs and spices to add flavor without the need for all that added salt. Grilling, baking, or steaming them keeps them healthy while still delicious. For something even quicker, consider plant-based protein options. Lentils, chickpeas, and tofu are incredibly versatile and heart-friendly. They don't come with the same risks as processed meats and can be spiced up in so many creative ways. Sometimes, the hardest part is breaking the habit. Processed meats are convenient, but the long-term health consequences far outweigh the few minutes you save in the kitchen. Taking the time to prepare meals with fresh, wholesome ingredients will not only help manage your blood sugar, but also keep your blood pressure in check. Small changes in your daily diet can go a long way. You don't have to cut everything out overnight, but by slowly reducing processed meats and opting for healthier alternatives, you're giving your body the best chance to thrive. Did you know that many dishes that seem healthy for diabetics can actually be dangerous? Discover the recipes that really work. Stop feeling limited or insecure in the kitchen. My book brings together delicious and easy recipes, specially created to keep your blood sugar under control and add more flavor to your life. I've already helped thousands of diabetics eat better, feel happier, and achieve a lighter life with my book. Every recipe has been tested and approved by those who understand the needs of people living with diabetes. Click the link in the first comment of this video now and get immediate access to the book that will transform your meals today. 2. Canned soups and vegetables. Canned soups and vegetables might seem like a convenient way to add more nutrition to your meals, but they often come with hidden dangers for diabetics. Most canned goods are packed with sodium as a preservative, and that excess salt can wreak havoc on your blood pressure. A single serving of canned soup, for example, can contain more sodium than your body needs for an entire day, pushing your blood pressure higher and putting unnecessary strain on your heart. The issue isn't just the sodium, it's how often these foods are marketed as healthy. Labels like low-fat or vegetable-packed can give a false sense of security. What you might not realize is that these same foods can be packed with additives, preservatives, and even hidden sugars that make managing blood sugar levels a bigger challenge. This combination creates a perfect storm for diabetics trying to maintain balance. It's easy to reach for a can when you're short on time or energy. A quick bowl of soup or a side of canned peas can feel like a harmless solution, but the long-term impact on your health isn't worth it. Consistently consuming high-sodium foods can lead to water retention, bloating, and, most concerning, hypertension, a common complication for those with diabetes. So what's the alternative? It might take a little extra effort, but fresh or frozen vegetables are a much better choice. Frozen options, in particular, can be just as convenient and often come without added salt or preservatives. For soups, making your own at home allows you to control what goes into the pot. Swap out the salt for fresh herbs, garlic and spices to create rich, comforting flavors without the health risks. Batch cooking can also be a lifesaver here. Prepare a big pot of homemade soup with fresh ingredients and freeze individual portions for those busy days. This way, you'll always have a healthier option on hand without the sodium overload. Choosing fresher, less processed options doesn't just help with blood pressure, it supports better overall blood sugar control too. Your body will thank you for steering clear of those sneaky cans and opting for meals that nourish without the hidden pitfalls. It's about finding balance and making choices that prioritize your health in the long run. 3. Sugary drinks. Sugary drinks like sodas, sweetened teas, and even store-bought fruit juices are some of the biggest culprits when it comes to sabotaging your health. For people with diabetes, these beverages are particularly dangerous because they can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar levels. What makes them even worse is that they provide empty calories, lots of sugar, but zero nutritional benefits. The sugar overload forces your body to work overtime, and over time this can contribute to insulin resistance and other complications. But the danger doesn't stop there. These drinks are also loaded with hidden sodium. Surprising, right? Many sweetened beverages use sodium as a preservative or flavor enhancer, and combined with the sugar content, they can wreak havoc on your blood pressure. Imagine sipping on something that not only pushes your blood sugar out of balance, but also strains your heart and blood vessels, a double whammy for anyone with diabetes. One of the reasons sugary drinks are so harmful is their deceptive nature. You drink a glass of soda or juice and it doesn't feel heavy like eating a big meal, but liquid calories are absorbed faster than solid food, causing a sudden surge in blood sugar that your body struggles to handle. This rapid absorption makes these drinks some of the worst offenders for destabilizing both glucose levels and blood pressure. The good news is that there are plenty of delicious, healthier alternatives. Infused water, for instance, is a fantastic option. You can add slices of lemon, cucumber, or berries to plain water for a refreshing drink with zero added sugar or sodium. Herbal teas are another excellent choice. They're naturally free of sugar and come in a variety of flavors to suit every taste. For those moments when you crave something a bit sweeter, try making your own smoothies with fresh fruits and unsweetened almond or coconut milk. This way you get the natural sweetness and nutrients without the health risks. It's a win-win that satisfies your taste buds and supports your health goals. Breaking the habit of reaching for sugary drinks can be tough, especially if you're used to having them with meals or as a pick-me-up. Start small by replacing one sugary beverage a day with water or tea and gradually increase from there. The more you swap out these drinks, the better your body will feel. Your energy levels, blood sugar and blood pressure will all thank you. Don't underestimate how much damage sugary drinks can do over time. Even if they seem like a harmless treat, the cumulative effect on your heart and blood sugar control can be severe. By cutting them out of your routine, you're taking a big step toward better health and a more balanced lifestyle. And remember, every small choice adds up to big results over time. 4. White bread and refined carbs. White bread, pasta, and other refined carbs may feel like comforting staples in your diet, but they can be a hidden danger for anyone managing diabetes. These foods are made from highly processed grains that have been stripped of their natural fiber and nutrients, leaving behind nothing but fast-digesting carbs. When you eat refined carbs, they quickly break down into sugar in your bloodstream, causing a rapid spike in blood sugar levels. For diabetics, this can lead to dangerous fluctuations that are hard to control. What's even more concerning is how these foods can affect your blood pressure. High blood sugar over time damages blood vessels and makes it harder for your heart to pump efficiently. Adding refined carbs to the mix only worsens the problem, as they contribute to weight gain, which is a major risk factor for hypertension. The cycle becomes harder to break. High blood sugar leads to weight gain, which leads to higher blood pressure, creating a loop of health issues. Refined carbs are everywhere, from morning toast to the pasta dishes we all love. They're so common that it can feel overwhelming to cut them out entirely. But even small changes can make a big impact. Swapping out white bread for whole grain or sprouted bread, for instance, can help stabilize your blood sugar and keep you feeling fuller for longer. The fiber in whole grains slows down digestion, giving your body more time to process the sugars and keeping your levels in check. It's also worth rethinking your side dishes. Instead of white rice, try brown rice, quinoa, or cauliflower rice. These options are rich in nutrients and have a much gentler impact on your blood sugar. Whole grain pasta or zucchini noodles are fantastic substitutes for traditional pasta and are just as versatile for your favorite recipes. One of the keys to success is planning ahead. If you rely on quick, refined carb options because you're pressed for time, prepping meals in advance can save you from reaching for less healthy choices. Cook a big batch of whole grains or chop vegetables ahead of time so you always have something wholesome ready to go. Don't forget about breakfast. Many cereals are loaded with refined carbs and added sugars, which can be a disastrous start to your day. Instead, opt for oatmeal made with rolled or steel-cut oats, topped with nuts, seeds, and a bit of cinnamon for natural sweetness. This small change alone can help set the tone for better blood sugar and blood pressure control throughout the day. The reality is, refined carbs are comforting, but offer little in terms of nutrition. They may satisfy cravings in the short term, but the long-term impact on your health is simply not worth it. Making the switch to whole grains and unprocessed options might take some adjustment, but it's one of the most effective ways to protect your health while still enjoying delicious meals. Small swaps can add up to major benefits, and your body will thank you for every positive choice you make. 5. Fried foods. Fried foods might be some of the most tempting items on any menu, but they are among the worst choices for people with diabetes, especially if you're trying to keep your blood pressure under control. Foods like fried chicken, French fries, and even deep-fried vegetables are packed with unhealthy fats, particularly trans fats and saturated fats, which can clog your arteries and raise your cholesterol levels. For diabetics, this is a recipe for disaster, as it compounds the risks of heart disease and stroke. What makes fried foods even more harmful is the way they're prepared. Deep frying not only adds a lot of extra calories, but also creates harmful compounds like advanced glycation end products, AGEs, that promote inflammation in your body. For someone with diabetes, chronic inflammation can worsen insulin resistance and lead to complications like kidney damage and nerve issues. Plus, the high sodium content in many fried foods contributes to high blood pressure, which is already a common concern for diabetics. The addictive crunch and savory flavors of fried foods can make them hard to resist, but understanding their impact on your health can help you make better choices. Every bite of fried food pushes your body to work harder, and over time, it takes a toll on your heart, blood vessels, and overall well-being. It's not just about the oil. It's the combination of fats, salt, and carbs that makes fried foods a triple threat to your health. Fortunately, there are plenty of ways to enjoy your favorite dishes without the frying. Air fryers are a fantastic alternative, offering the same crispy texture with just a fraction of the oil. You can make crispy chicken tenders, fries, or even vegetables using healthier cooking methods like air frying or baking, all while significantly reducing fat and sodium. Another option is experimenting with coating alternatives. Instead of using breadcrumbs or flour, try almond flour or crushed nuts for added flavor and a nutritional boost. These swaps not only reduce the carb content, but also add heart-healthy fats and fiber to your meals. It's also worth paying attention to portion sizes. Even healthier versions of fried foods should be enjoyed in moderation. Pair these dishes with fresh salads, steamed vegetables, or whole grains to create balanced meals that satisfy your cravings without compromising your health. Eliminating fried foods from your diet entirely might seem like a big step, but it's one of the most impactful changes you can make. By focusing on healthier cooking techniques and incorporating whole, nutrient-dense foods into your meals, you'll not only improve your blood sugar and blood pressure, but also feel more energized and in control of your health. Every small choice builds momentum, leading you to a healthier, happier you. I've put together a playlist right here on the screen, packed with videos that dive even deeper into how to eat better with diabetes. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. There are tips and ideas in there that could completely change the way you approach your meals and make managing diabetes so much easier. Go ahead, click on it, and start watching now. Your health deserves this. See you there.